Hello and welcome. It is day 95. And if you're getting tired of these E4 openings and what was I playing with black? Usually E4, E5 with black. Well, after game 100, I will switch it up and start with D4 with white and play the Caro-Kann with black. So that way there'll be some more variety and I'll try some more strategic openings instead of some of these crazy attacking games like this. So how many of these Italian games have we had? Quite a few. And so maybe some of you are getting bored of seeing these openings again and again. So, I'll try something a little bit different. All right. But that's in game 101. So I'll try and keep this opening repertoire through, until we get to. So this is interesting. This is a little different than some of the games that we've played. All right. Should I back up here? Probably. So we'll just go ahead, back up. All right, then we can go ahead and castle here. So we'll try that. And see what they decide to do here. All right. So what I was saying is that in most of these games in this series, I've been playing E4 with white, E5 with black. So starting in game 101, I'll switch it up, or day 101. All right. So what do we want to try and do here? Do we move here and keep the pieces out of trying to pin, stuff like that? Do we go ahead and just capture here? Get rid of that. Then we can go after his bishop, perhaps. All right. Well, let's see. Should I move my queen here? No, he can attack. All right. We have to make some decisions here. All right. If I go here, remove this A pawn, he could capture and kind of bust my pawns up. So do I go ahead and capture him, getting rid of my bad bishop for his good bishop? It pulls this pawn to the center. But then maybe we can go after his bishop here. All right, well, we'll just do that for now, see what he does. And all right, he already moved his queen once, so if we capture now, and if he attacks with the queen, he would have to move again. Okay, so he goes that way. Now, do we go after his... Do we go after his bishop? Well, it's a bad bishop, so I don't know. Maybe I let that bishop alone. Could go here, threaten to push forward. We probably need to develop, so maybe we go here. I don't know if I want to back that up. Well, we can't move anyway because of this. So, all right. Well, maybe we attack his bishop. Then, if we attack his bishop, what does he do then? Will he go forward? All right, well, we'll try that. See what he does with that. And I don't know, maybe we should have moved our queen up here, then tried to develop here, but I don't know, he could try and get rid of his bad bishop, although he's probably going to push forward here at some point. All right. So now, do we go after his bishop now? Do we go after his bishop? All right. He's threatening to push forward here. Do we just push this? Then he could go here with his bishop. All right, we'll go ahead and attack. All right, and then do we keep attacking? Yeah, why not? We'll just keep attacking. All right, so now we can, well, we could just move here and attack him again. Yeah, why don't we do that? Right, we'll go ahead and do that. Now, let's see. We could capture, but then he'll capture towards the center and have an opening here for his rooks. All right, we'll just go ahead and capture. Then we'll go here. Our bishop is developed. Although, I don't know, maybe it would have been better to develop our bishop over this way. All right. All right, we'll go that way. All right, now what? I don't know. This bishop is not in the best spot here. Probably need to get our queen over to here. All right, all right. Well, we can ignore that and just develop our bishop, I think. So we'll go ahead and do that. Ignore that move, develop our bishop, or excuse me, develop our queen. Ignore that move, develop our queen. Now our rooks are connected. Now what will he try next? Will he just keep pushing forward? If he pushes forward, we probably need to go forward as well. Or do we capture? No, because then he could bring a knight in, or he could undouble his pawns. So we should push forward. Would he maybe think about capturing? We capture, he opens this file. Then we would have to bring our rooks in. Our knight is not in the best spot here. Pushed. Well, okay, so he does that. All right, so we'll go ahead, push forward, and now we have to figure out where we want our rooks. Okay. All right. Do we jump up here and attack his knight? Why not? We'll go up there, attack his knight. All right. So if he decides to try and jump his knight here and then here, okay, he doesn't do that. So we'll just go there. See what he decides to do next. We do have a threat on this pawn, his e3 pawn up here, and then capture and then check. All right, so he decides to protect that. Now what should we do? Well, do we push forward here? Push forward. That is an option. Or do we push forward with this G pawn? Then it'll leave a hole here. All right. How can we activate pieces here? So there's a possible threat of him coming down here, attacking us, or pushing here. So why don't we just reposition this bishop to help. So it covers the rook from, preventing the rook from going here, prevents this pawn from attacking me. Then we have to decide what to do. All right. Do we go here and attack? Maybe we go there and just push forward here. Maybe we just go that way. All right, do we go after his queen? No, we'll just go back that way. Now he could threaten a mate right here, which is not looking too good for us. Do we go after this knight? Like if he threatens a mate here in 1, do we have time to go after that knight and then check him? But he could block with his rook, and then if he blocks with the rook, there's not much we can do then. All right. So now what? Now what? Need to activate this bishop a little better. What if we go here? What if we go here with our pawn? But I don't know, that would help him get rid of this doubled pawn. So if we push forward here, he could double up rooks, which wouldn't be too good for us. So probably we just need to bring our bishop up here. All right, bring our bishop up to there. All right, so he's going for the mate. So what do we do? Do we just block? Or do we just drop back here? Probably just drop back. Just drop back to there. Defend. But I don't know. He is putting some pressure on us, which is not good. Do I push this pawn up? Then he could sink a rook in here. All right. Do we push forward here? Now that would block our queen. Maybe we just go here and bring the other rook up. But then we have to watch out for doubling of rooks, capture. All right, if we push this up and he doubles rooks and threatens to capture, and then we capture, then this pawn would be pinned and couldn't capture again. So what do we do? What do we do? Do we go ahead and push here? Push forward. I think we do that. We just go ahead and push. So maybe something like that. We'll just try that. All right, now what? Now what? Okay, so what is his plan? Okay. If he just captures the pawn, then we go ahead, capture with the rook. So either way, if he captures with the pawn or the rook, we capture with our rook. Ooh. All right. Yeah, I think that works. I was thinking, is there a threat of him moving over here and pinning? But that wouldn't matter. All right, so he wants to go ahead and do that. So we should just attack his queen. Go ahead and attack his queen. You know, if we attack his queen, he takes ours, we capture. Will be good. Or will we? All right, got to be careful here. Okay, he's threatening this pawn. So do we knock out his queen? Do we attack his queen here? Okay, we gotta attack his queen. We have to do that. Oh my gosh, I just fell for a simple tactic. All right, well, at least we can. Oh, no, we can't even capture this pawn with check. Oh my gosh. Uh, well, that was just awful. All right, well. Okay, that was just bad. I should resign now, but let's see what happens. Okay, now, instead of worrying about his queen, should I have just attacked here? All right, if I capture, he blocks. We go here. He blocks again. So should we just resign? Oh my gosh, that was just a blunder. Capture with check, he blocks. We check him again. He's got to go up into the corner. Then what do we do? Check. He blocks. We go check. He blocks. And then I think we're just out of luck. Check. He's going to block. Then we check him again. He blocks again. And then I don't know if we have anything after that. Check. So awful. Yep, it's probably time to resign. If we capture here, queen takes on h4. All he's got to do is block. Then we have another check. He blocks again. Anyway. Let's see. Do we sacrifice? Do we go up here? Like that. then, it's pretty much done after that. Yep, I should have just resigned. All right, we'll go there. We'll go right there. Yeah, that was just awful, 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 awful. Just a blunder, I guess. All right. Well, we got to go there. Now he can just, do that. All right. What do we do? Do we go there? All right. What now? I guess we're going that way. All right, I'm going to resign. That was just awful. Awful, awful, awful. All right, we'll do a quick game review. All right, well, looks like the game was kind of even. White got an advantage here at some point. Then we had the advantage. Then it was even again until our blunder. So, it says a solid start, but you slipped up in the middle game. Let's review with an eye towards consistency. All right, we just had a blunder move, I guess. Okay. All right, so that was a mistake. What would have been better here? To push forward. Okay. All right, yeah, that gives our king a little room to move. I guess the problem would be he could move down here and attack this. He could move his rook here, which is what I didn't like. Oh, but then if he did that, we pick this knight off. All right. So we had some time there. Okay, well, G6 would have kept the game even. That was the blunder. Just giving away this rook for free. I mean, what? I don't know what happened there. Okay. So, best would be that move, just defending. and letting him pick off this pawn over here. Huh. Hmm. Oh, but here we would be defending and we're threatening to attack here. So we do have some time. All right. Keep going here. Yeah, after that, I should have just resigned immediately. Okay, I played at a 1700 level versus their 1850. It said you had a pretty competitive game there. The opening was balanced. Your opponent found some nice moves in the middle game. So back to the analysis. All right, so e4. Probably all of you are getting tired of these e4, e5 openings with the Italian game over and over again. So let's see. So here we go. The Italian game. This is the Giuoco Piano quiet game version. And this, I haven't seen this as much. You know, knight to c3. It is a book move. You know, according to this, it's not in the top 3. So here, the best option is just knight to f6, which is what we played. And then now it's showing a3 being best to allow an escape hatch for the bishop. But they play that. So here, we should play h6 to prevent a pin on our knight. D6 was second best. That's what we played. And now knight to a4 immediately. So I guess I should have done that immediately. But instead, let's see. Or hold on. Let me go back. What is that? They're saying that they should have played knight to e4 attacking my bishop immediately. So we have an attack there. Looks like best is to just go ahead and capture on e3. But I back up. And now bishop to e6 is best. Now it's saying we should have captured there. All right. So I capture. Capturing with the f pawn. They like that the best because now they can use that. Now they have, you know, another e pawn here. Even though they're doubled, they can push this one forward and that one will back it up. Okay, did not like that. We should have just immediately gone after the bishop. And so, of course, that could have been better. What did they say? D4. Immediately they should attack in the center. So we attack, and then we go after it. He comes forward, and now c6. So black is in the lead here, it looks like. After b3, we should go ahead and capture. They capture, and now h5. They recommend h5. That's interesting. So, you know, if they capture, our knight captures, of course. We open up their king side. If they push forward, then what do? Do we drop our knight back? Oh, well, yeah, we have to take care of the knight first. h5, g5, knight to h7, and then queen over to g2 is what they recommend. All right, so instead we play that. And knight, queen over to g2. Knight retreats to kind of slow down this attack. But they attack in the middle. Now that's an inaccuracy. And we should go with h4 here. All right. And that was a mistake. It wanted us to capture there. So, you know, maybe that's a good idea because our bishop wasn't doing much. If we capture, well, they could have captured with their pawn and fixed their pawns. So They actually recommend capturing with the knight. Then we trade off our bishop for the knight, and he fixes his pawns. And then we should play f5. All right, well, we played that. Black is still ahead here. The knight repositions, and now bishop to c8 is recommended. All right, and at this point, we're still ahead, so I guess we were doing all right until that blunder. Oh, it's so disappointing when you have a blunder like that. All right, so now we're still ahead. Queen captures. Rook to f3 is best. They don't like this bishop move. That swung the game in black's favor, or in white's favor. So we should have played g6 now, they're saying. Although rook to a7 is also a possibility. All right, so now white has the initiative here. We're defending. We should have pushed that forward. They don't like that. That was a miss. Instead, f6 would have been better. f6. Yeah, f6 would have kept the game in black's favor by a pretty good amount here. And then what does this do? I mean, I guess it allows us to move, have an escape route for our king. They recommend king to g2, and then we should play c4. I guess if they attack, we capture. Then rook at a to c8, and our rook tries to come up this way. All right, that would have given our pieces more activity. So we played that move, this move, which was not good. Now white has an advantage, and then we have this. So what should we have done here? Capturing the queen. It looks like that would have been the best move. So we should have captured the queen. Unless the computer changes its mind here. Nope, now they're saying we should have captured this pawn. All right, capture the pawn. Queen takes with check. King takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. And then knight to g3. All right, well, that would have been a lot better. The game would have been pretty even. That stupid blunder. Oh my gosh, that was just awful. I don't know. This is how the game played out, but we should have resigned as soon as that blunder happened. And yeah, we went a lot, many more moves that really didn't mean anything. With a queen, they're just going to annihilate you when they're up a queen. All right, well, please like and subscribe for those that haven't already. Feel free to leave comments with, anything you want, questions, suggestions, requests for future videos. Thank you for watching, and have a super chess day.